You stand on the creaking deck of your old steamship as you make your way through Devil's Reef. You try and peer through the fog, looking out for the jagged rocks that could take you to your early demise. Thank goodness for the ancient lighthouse that guides your way. Suddenly, out of the mists, a gunshot echoes. You bring up your spyglass and look towards the ancient tower, your eyes drawn to the top, and you can make out the silhouette of the lighthouse keeper, tussling with some kind of inhuman forms that have emerged from the waves. The fight goes back and forth, and then he's thrown from the edge. His scream rings out through the moonless night. But even worse, the figures have extinguished the light. Was this their plan all along? My God, will you be dashed against the rocks of Devil's Reef? Or are you on a mystery quest? And welcome back, everybody, to Alien, the role-playing game, and the scenario Chariot of the Gods. Previously, with the crew of the USCSS Cronus shaken and slowly recovering from the effects of prolonged cryo sleep, they administer a vaccine to the crew of the Montero, which should protect them from the contagion aboard the stranded ship. But in the medbay, the lead science officer meets his abrupt and grisly demise at the hands of some unknown abomination that burst from his head. We have just had a horrific scene where the elder scientist that was part of the USCSS Cronus, their head has just exploded, their body has slumped to the ground, and there is now a sort of 30 to 40 centimeter large alien creature crouching, looking at all of you. We are going to move into a round of combat to kick this one off.
Okay.
And in a very fun way, we get to use initiative cards.
Hey. Okay.
And so I need everyone to pick a card, any card.
Sorry.
What the fuck? Ben can have that one.
Sorry. I'm on edge.
Okay, who has the lowest initiative?
I have 5.
2.
7.
10.
So in combat, everyone will have initiative that they will activate in that kind of order. You can perform a fast action and a slow action. I think for the sake of this, I'd just say kind of what you want to do, and I'll work it out for you. I think we're going to be playing this a little bit looser, a bit more cinematic, rather than going too hard and crunchy on specific maneuvers and how to do things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will draw my M4A3 service pistol
Nice.
and aim it at the creature and take fire.
So you will be rolling your ranged combat skill,
Ranged combat.
which is an agility ability.
Right.
And
So it's 4.
whatever weapon you are firing will also give you a bonus to this dice. A bonus. So whatever on your card, it will say pistol.
Bonus 2. Okay. That is 2 successes and no fails.
Ooh.
Nice.
Boom.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay, 2 successes. And what is the base damage of your pistol?
It's 1.
Okay, so in combat, you can spend your additional successes to do a bunch of different things.
Cool.
And one of the additional things that you can do is add just extra damage. So you can make that count as it doing 2 damage if you want to.
Yeah, do an extra point of damage, please.
Okay. I am going to make a little roll. Because this thing, despite how big it is got an armor rating, which is basically I will be rolling some dice, and for every success I get, I remove a point of damage. You hit this thing, wound it,
Yep.
and it screams.
Nice.
And it really doesn't look very happy. It's not very big, and those bullets are fairly big. You have dealt a bunch of hurt to it.
Good.
who is next in the
5.
order?
That's me.
I think you're wrong on that because I have a 3.
Oh.
And
Little bastard.
can someone roll me a d6 because this thing has a list of random attacks it can make.
3.
Ooh. Oh heck. Okay. Escape with a snarl. The bloodbuster flees.
No.
Moving 2 zones away in a single action into the nearest air duct if possible.
Event.
It screams. You have dealt a lot of damage to it, but
Right.
squeals and just runs for it. And as it runs away, you hear it's kind of like low, like this super like high pitched like screaming, sort of like both half pain, half anger.
Shit.
And then it's echoed by a much deeper, much louder one of those screams
Mama's
that you
ankle.
hear somewhere else in the air vents.
Okay.
That's what we heard before. The scream.
Can I hide in a locker in this room?
Well, yeah, you can hide in a locker if you want to.
At this point in the game, we have entered into Act 2, which means each character will receive an update to their agenda.
Miller's Agenda Act 2. Finding the Cronus is a huge opportunity, even with monsters on board. Find a way to get out from under the corporate yoke with an upgraded ship or enough money to buy a new one.
Shit, you really need another fix right now. Search the labs on the Cronus for stimulants.
Cham's Agenda, Act 2. The crew is in danger and the crew is your family. Protect them with your life, if need be.
The discoveries on the Cronus are beyond your wildest dreams. It's dangerous to be sure, but if you pull this off and manage to salvage the xenomorphic materials, you can parlay it into fortune. No matter what, Special Order 966 is your goal, but don't risk open confrontation with the rest of the Montero crew. You still need them.
I'm going to go on a rant about 100%. And I'll be like, 100%? There's your 100%! Pointing to the bloody corpse.
No, it...
What the hell was that? What is going on?
It does have a 100%. We've tested it.
What the hell is that,
Why
then?
what happened to him? His eyeballs.
Yeah, that you can see a bloody trail of this eyeball that had rolled under one of the
Oh, yeah,
medipods. A blood splat on Cham, who is quite a hulking figure trying to hide in a medi locker. No, it's 100%.
So what just happened? What is that thing?
The parasitic organisms.
Is something gonna crawl out of my head?
No, you've had the inoculation.
Why hadn't they had the inoculation? You said you were all inoculated.
He's just like, I don't know. We are all inoculated. I don't know how that happened. This prevents that happening.
Did you make the inoculation?
Yes, we made it together. Cooper led the research on it, and I assisted. Like we made this together.
You just hear from inside the locker, why are you all not hiding?
It's gone, Cham. It's
Did you not
gone.
hear that really loud scream?
Yes, Cham.
I've heard that before.
It's all right. I've got a gun. You've got a gun. We can fight this thing. Look, I'd really
Look,
get hurt.
Captain, I've got a blowtorch.
Yeah,
That's all I have.
it's fine. It's fine.
I don't get paid enough for this. I just carry boxes. I don't want to die.
You're not going to die, Cham. I won't let you. Don't worry. I'm here to protect you. I'm your captain. But he makes a good point. We don't have enough weapons to deal with this at all. The armory. You went to the armory, Wilson.
Cleared out.
Shit.
Cleared out entirely. Whether they used that on the planet that they went to,
Right.
or whether it's scattered amongst this ship, I don't know.
Is there a shuttlecraft on this ship?
There's a vehicle bay, looking at the map on the bottom.
I'll ask the guys who live here.
John's is like, oh yeah, look, no, we we had to jettison the science module. That was a separate.
There's no other way off this ship.
Don't you?
Rye, come in right now.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Rye, it is urgent.
You hear a clatter in the background.
Oh, Jenkins, what the hell?
Don't leave it on the floor, Rye!
I did! He put it back on the edge! I'm not... Oh, God. Oh, Captain, I'm so sorry about that.
It's fine!
I'll fix it again.
Rye, just shut up and listen to me. You need to fix the door. I know I told you to keep an eye on the cameras. Fuck the cameras. You need to fix the door. We need to get back onto our ship right now.
I don't know what to say, Captain. You gotta believe me.
What?
It's more than just a broken panel. Someone sabotaged it. Like, Mother can't help. It's like it's been programmed to not open again.
But I don't
Davis?
understand.
Oh, wait, he just punched it. That's not programming.
When you slammed it.
I mean, you can't break a bulkhead with your bare hands.
Look, I don't know what to say. I've been trying for hours.
Okay.
I've fixed the scanner so many times.
Right.
Look, you know I'm good at repairing stuff.
Have you ever flown a shuttle, Ray? I can talk you through it.
Just instantly crashes.
Mate, you're gonna get them to fly around
I
to
am.
Medbay.
And we can all do a spacewalk into the shuttle.
I am, like, not super good, but, like, you know, I'm eager to learn anything to get me a better paycheck. I'm happy to give it a go, but...
Okay, maybe I can talk you through flying the Daisy to a position where we could climb aboard.
Like, but we can't dock anywhere.
What if you took the harpoon with the cable, bring the Daisy alongside, shoot the harpoon into the ship, we open an airlock and pull ourselves over on the cable into the Daisy and then land back on our ship?
Well, I'm like the lowest rank. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to everyone. As like, this is an idea.
Right, if you pull this off, I'll give you half of my shares. Just get me out of this alive.
It sounds like suicide to me.
It sounds like suicide, but staying here is suicide too. I don't think we
Double
have an
suicide.
option. It's, as they say, double suicide. I think
I've heard that saying,
It's-
double
it's
suicide.
very famous.
That means it's really bad.
it's extra bad.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to go. Just give it a go.
I've got an idea.
I don't want my eyeballs to explode.
That shouldn't happen.
No,
I trust this scientist,
really.
this young fresh body.
What?
We've had the inoculation,
Yeah.
right? We've all taken that jab
Yeah.
before I arrived, right?
Yeah, the 100% effective one.
Yes.
As they stare at the bloody headless corpse.
Give me an observation roll. Whoa.
One good, one bad.
Give me a panic, because you're looking at this bloody body.
6.
You keep it together. You can see he's got stuff like in his pockets, and rummaging around, he has an inoculation in his pocket.
Take it.
Oh my! He didn't take it, but the fool, like we were all exposed to the motes. The
Is everyone else empty out your pockets? Who else is holding out?
like immediately they all are just like it's Stuart. Like we all took it. If you don't get inoculated, it is like a 100% death rate. Every single person who has been exposed has died. Like we were all exposed.
Well, maybe it was taking over his brain after a while. Maybe like he invented it, and then the thing in his head told him not to take it.
But why would he not take it if it was absolute suicide not to?
Because the brain monster told him not to.
Davis, all due respect, you don't know what you're talking about.
Did you or did you not just see a brain monster climb out of his brain?
Well, yes, but it doesn't make any sense. Why didn't he take it? Start shaking you violently. Why didn't he take it?
Which one are you? Who are you shaking?
The old one.
He's dead.
Oh wait, he's dead. The young. Why didn't you take it? The young one. I'm starting to lose my cool a little bit now. Why didn't he take it?
Please, I don't I don't know. I have no idea.
There's a reason, and we just injected it.
Look, I took it. We made it together.
Sorry, I'm a little bit cranky.
It's all right. That's okay.
Having a great day.
But look, we can't abandon this ship.
I can.
What do you mean we can't?
I think you're right. Looking at our...
I agree with him, the handsome one, says the corpo.
Oh, stop it. Anyway, considering the situation, our chances of getting back to our own ship is death. Getting past that door that's been compromised and beaten to death. Death. Trying to get Rye, no offense to Rye, onto a lander to try and harpoon it to the outer shell so that we can somehow get outside and into the lander, then back onto our own ship. Suicide. I think our only option is to defend ourselves from whatever's in this thing and get this ship back to headquarters.
You wanna fly
We
this
fly
ship?
this ship.
But what about our cargo? That's our main prerogative.
It's tethered right by the umbilical. We get Rye to fly that one alongside this one.
And then we just go to sleep in the spooky haunted mushroom ship.
If they manage to block it and get cryoed, why can't we?
There's not enough chambers, surely. Well, the
There's-
other room was
There's
set
the
on
mummy-filled
fire.
ones.
We can repair the ones.
I don't really want to use that one.
Still in the locker. I'm going to be like, what if I just reseal with the blowtorch
Exactly.
the hole we made,
Yeah.
Okay, but
resealing the airlock, and then I can cut into the other ship?
So guys, do you know why you've been asleep for 75 years and not got to wherever you were going?
I've got no idea, man.
Because I don't want to do another 75 years.
We went into a panic. Like, there were still people moving around the ship. Who knows if they changed
Anything could have happened.
There's an
Yeah.
android. Mother said that there was an android here.
Oh, Ava. I've got no idea.
Ava 3. I saw a splatter of android fluid in the armory.
God, well, that's not a good sign.
No, but Mother said that they might still be here.
We can try and search, the android would
Does
still
the android have a connection to Mother in some way?
What was their job when they were on board?
Well, all Wayland ships were sent out with the Ava 3s at the time. It was state of the art, just to help out with, research, and it was standard protocol, or is standard protocol as far as. Do you not have one?
We don't, do we?
No, we don't have an android on our ship.
You would know that over the years there were sometimes problems with androids, and so they kind of phased them out a bit.
Things have changed since your time. It's no longer a necessity. We didn't have an android.
Oh, okay. If we can find Ava might know what's going on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What was their job? Did they have a specific workstation?
No, they did a bit of everything.
And you saw nothing in the armory other than the
A splatter on the wall. And the armory was cleared out, apart from this one gun.
And where were you heading again? Do you remember originally?
Like, we left LV 1113 in a absolute. Look, it was not an organized leaving at all.
You were headed to Earth, though, no?
Well, we just got out of there, and you weren't there.
But where did you come from
Oh,
originally?
no, I wasn't.
Well,
I wasn't born yet.
LV 1113, we left there.
But I mean, in the first place, where were you all?
Oh, Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
We came from Earth.
So you were
originally.
going. So why don't let's go back.
I don't want to go in one of those tubes and wake up as a brain monster in 100 years' time.
Look, it's 100% will not make you have a brain monster. Like, look at the rest of us. We all have been exposed.
And he didn't take the injection, so it's fine, Davis.
Yeah.
We need to get
Oh,
back to Earth.
I'm looking at Cham a little bit suspiciously.
Well, I've not breathed in any spores yet.
Right.
Oh yeah, make me some oxygen rolls.
Oh, you had to go and say something, didn't you? 5 and a 6.
Nice.
So I'm still feeling good on oxygen.
I lose a point.
Do I get a refill when I put the new suit on?
Sure.
Oh. Would it start on 5?
Yeah.
I'll go back.
Actually, I'm going to say these are 4 because these are actually like older models.
And I bet that air's stanky now.
Oh, down
a
one.
stanky old air.
Stanky.
3.
As this has been kind of going on, you definitely notice like all of the Cronus crew are having trouble breathing, even though you can hear ventilation.
They got fungus lung.
We need to make a plan of action.
Harpoon, zipline, home. Is my suggestion.
You're gonna harpoon home.
I want to harpoon home.
Ravs, as Cham, passed me a secret note, which reads,
Can I attempt to take 1 vial of the goo?
Can I get an observation roll from Ravs and Ben?
Okay. 2 goods, 1 bad.
That is 1 good. I'm going to push that, please.
Ooh. Have a stress.
Come on. 1 success, 1 fail.
Out of the corner of your eye, as you're just sort of... People are like debating. You can see the 2 corpos are like kind of chatting with each other. Miller is like chatting with the younger scientist, and this kind of like stockier woman. She's like stood like kind of like looking on alert. You see Cham pocket one of those black vials that was in the urn, and they definitely haven't noticed that you have seen them, but you just see them kind of slip one into their coat pocket.
Okay.
I will turn around and I will say, okay, so we all heard that scream, right? It's probably about time we got moving. I'm a bit scared about remaining here at the medical bay.
All right.
How about we go to the bridge and we find out why the ship's been drifting in space for 75 years and didn't go to where it should be going?
I've already asked.
What happened?
There's no information. It went into low power mode, so there's no recordings.
John's is just like, I honestly don't even remember if we had programmed something. The final hours on board were hell.
Well, if we are going to stay on this ship, we need to make sure we're in control of it and that everything works.
Yes, Davis, I like your thinking.
So how about
God, you've really got it together.
Oh, that means so little coming from you. Thank you.
And I think we should prepare this ship and get it ship-shape and get it to its destination.
Let's find out what the ship needs, if we can even stay on here.
I mean, I've shot one of those monsters and I did a lot of damage. It's gone. I think that we are capable of taking this ship and making the most of it. I think there's a lot on here that's worth quite a bunch, and I think we should continue.
This could radically change all of our lives.
Yeah, I agree, Wilson. For once, I actually agree with you.
Should I escort no offense, the fragile, weak medical staff here, the scientists, somewhere safer?
Yes, keep them safe.
Where should I take them? Is there somewhere on this ship that might be safe? Hold them up.
They are crew of the ship. They would know. What do you think?
Have you any idea?
Look, we hid in the cryo, but we
worked.
We got a it kept us alive. That seemed fairly safe because it's completely independent from a lot of the rest of the ship.
I could take you back there and you could barricade.
Like something's wrong with this life support. Like have you not? Well, I guess you're breathing your own air now, but I don't know if it's working.
We need to repair the ship. Starting with the life support.
Like this ship isn't flying anywhere anytime. Like we need power. We need air.
Okay.
Got to get that reactor going.
I think we got to stick together. I think that's our best chance. If we split up, that thing's going to get us one at a time.
Well, I could re-rendezvous with you. I feel like if we go around with all of the whole crew, then that's going to be dangerous.
Why don't you guys hold up in here? We can seal the doors.
Because there's an air vent in here that
There's
bloody
an air vent in
monster
every
escaped
room.
from. Not in cryo.
It looks like there's no air vents up in the armory.
Armory's a good shout. I was quite peaceful there.
The reactor core is the other side, though. We'd have to go north to the reactor core and south to the armory.
Maybe a team of 2 then. 2 teams.
Okay.
One that takes the scientists to the armory,
Yeah, I'll go in that team.
and then
Reactor core.
yes,
What would the reactor come under? Like, if someone wanted to make sure it
Sort
was
of skill
working
set.
or turn it on.
It depends on what kind of condition it's in.
So Comtech is computers and heavy machinery is mechanical equipment. So yeah, depends what's wrong with it.
See, I don't have either of those things.
Cham? You're good at fixing.
Heavy
Not
machinery.
really, that's right. I'm all about lifting.
But you've got a really high heavy machinery score.
I'm good at, I can operate a machine, but all
right.
that computer stuff confuses me.
we need you, Captain. You're the one that can deliver orders to your crew.
Yes.
You can make us do whatever.
I'm going to pull rank.
Albert
right.
John's character, just before you do that, he's kind of like listening to this and wringing his hands, and he's been like fairly quiet so far, but he just like slams his hands down on the table and it's just like, can someone just make a fucking decision? And
Jesus.
like looks furious.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Right. Cham, you're off to the reactor core.
I'll come with you.
Take Wilson with you. Me and Davis will take the weaker ones to the armory.
Sounds like a plan.
I might need a scientist with me to understand how the reactor works. I've
got
Do
some.
you know how to operate that?
Yes, if it's electronic, I can help. If it's heavy machinery, that's all you.
All right.
But together, I think we can do it.
Right. We know what we're doing. Godspeed, God bless. Let's do this.
So the other people that you have still with you, there's the corporate person who
I give her a kiss before we leave.
you do realize we'll have to declare a workplace romance if you're going to do that again.
That's a lot of paperwork.
That's a lot of paperwork, and we don't have time for paperwork like that right now.
I believe you get
I feel like
fired
that would
for that.
stress you out a little bit.
I'll take a stress. Because you're worth it, baby.
You'll push through the stress.
I have my own things that I need to attend to.
What?
Where do you need to go?
What do you have to tell us? We're risking our lives for you.
This is corporate business.
I don't give a shit about your corporate business. We're all going to die.
Hold on, hear her out. Corporate business. I understand.
I think you send your big meathead. You go to the reactor,
No offense taken.
and look, me and Wilson, was it?
Wilson.
Yes. I believe we have something we can go and attend to.
All right.
He's like, oh.
I get it. If we're going to die on this ship, we're going to die.
We're going to finally not die a virgin.
Cut to horrible planky sex.
Finally.
If they start walking off, separating, can I quickly chase after Wilson?
There is something funky going on with Cham right now.
With Wilson. So Wilson is going off with
Yeah.
Clayton. And then Flynn, the younger scientist, is leaving to go with Ben's character
Yes.
Davis.
I'm going as well with them.
Okay, well, I think you've just got the rest of the posse, maybe. The second in command character, who got angry before, he's just like, you don't care, do you? And he's like, again, like snaps. Like, if you're not going to do it, we're going to go and look at the air scrubbers. We need to have clean air. You have spacesuits on. And he just storms off.
Cool.
Yeah, fair.
The kind of like short woman, she goes and kind of just gives a bit of a shrug and is like, someone's got to go and keep him safe. And heads with them.
Think of the air scrubbers, that makes sense.
Oh,
Where's-
we're not heading
It's
to the
the-
bridge.
Where's the
Big
air
red ones on
scrubbers?
every floor.
Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Air scrubbers. Giant red things.
It's the one that's different colour to the rest of it.
Yeah. Would you look at that?
We're going to start with the Corfos.
Can I very quickly grab him before he leaves? As we're like about to go down 2 different corridors.
Well, she is trying to take him.
I'll just be a second. One moment. I just need to speak to Wilson.
Well, I believe anything that you can say to Wilson, you can say to me.
Yes, we're together now.
Wilson, please.
What? What's the matter, Cham?
I just need a quick word. A quick favour.
Go on.
I'm going to try and manipulate Wilson going to give him a bit of a sob story.
Right, roll your manipulation. You counter this by rolling your own manipulation.
Okay.
Whoever gets the highest score is good, but...
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
you're both very
Both
manipulative.
rolling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Cham freaks himself out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, did you get any successes?
0 success, 6 fail.
I got 4 successes and no fails.
Oh my, like, you are not manipulating this guy.
I'm like sweating. I'm like, Wilson, I'm really scared to go into this reactor on my own.
Well, I think if you can make a panic roll for me first, because...
that makes sense. What can I use for force?
1 plus 6, so
6.
a 7.
Yeah.
You have a nervous twitch. Bonus stress dice.
I'm really scared to go into this place by myself, and I'm worried I might not have the clearance to get into the reactor, or maybe it requires your keycard.
Jam,
Yeah.
you have your orders. I'm sorry I can't help you any further, but this is corporate business.
It's corporate business. Cham, was it?
Business time.
Are the crew normally this disorder? Do they normally disobey orders this often?
No, right, Cham?
You're right, sir.
Orders are orders.
I'll still be writing this one up later anyway.
Oh, I'm such a naughty boy, aren't I?
Gonna get down to corporate business time.
Corporate business time.
Oh god.
So Wilson and Laurie Clayton are walking along, and she's like, you understand the profits involved in a discovery like this.
Enormous.
Is astronomical. I assume you are the first people to step foot on the ship in 75 years.
Yes.
That if we return this
Yes.
to Wayland, Wayland Yutani, you say,
That's right.
look, this is career-defining for the both of us.
Have you seen Captain America?
That film is so old.
It's just incredible that you've come out of cryo 70 years later. You're my superhero.
Wow. I don't quite know what to think about that, but
Together, we could be extremely fortuitous.
I believe
Under company policy, of course.
under company policy, but I believe the contents of the ship is more valuable than any of the, let's just say the other living contents, if you get what I mean.
Unfortunately so, yes.
Come with me.
And whoever stays
I have a plan.
in the lockers.
Get your bite out of the gutter.
Sorry.
As she drags you into the locker.
And into the locker.
And yeah, you guys can go off and do a little bit of scheming.
Scheming. Yeah, we want to get this ship going.
Okay, so going over to Davis and Miller.
Yeah, have we still have all the scientists?
There is only one scientist, and that's Flynn. And
Yeah.
Flynn is with you.
Okay, I really want to find out what that vial of black stuff was.
That is what we had found
Oh.
on.
So that's where this all comes from.
This is how this all started.
How did it get out of the vial? I don't understand.
Someone licked it.
I don't know what to. I don't know what to say. You can see you'd get the feeling he's really like clamming up about this.
All right.
Maybe there's almost like a little bit of a look of like fear and panic in him that you can tell he really doesn't want to talk about it.
Davis, I need to talk to you for a moment.
Okay, I'm just going to keep looking while we talk.
Okay, that's...
Because we're going past the crew quarters now on the way to the armory and the bridge, and I just want to pop in, see if anyone's got a little stash they've been keeping around here
You
or
need
something.
some more drugs.
Yeah, I mean, rehydration is just not quite what I was looking for.
Not quite the kick I get. I get
So
you.
we can talk, but I am going to ransack these personal quarters.
I'm going to tear this place apart.
Right.
I'm listening.
Davis.
Hey, that's my room, says the scientist.
You holding out on me, man? If you got anything stashed away, a little something.
Ooh.
A little pick me up, a little bit of juice.
Let me check, because I might actually have some drugs. If I do, I would share
I promise not to ruin your room if you give them to
them.
me.
Not my stuff. I love my stuff. Now, I don't take drugs. I only take medicine. You know,
Yeah.
stuff that heals you.
Boring.
Boring drugs.
Android looking ass.
What is this boy doing?
See, I'm listening. I'm just rummaging.
All right.
What are you thinking?
We're on a very dangerous gold mine right now. If we can somehow just break away from those goddamn corporate shills, whatever is in that vial that scientist has is worth a fortune.
Sure.
We could split it, you and I. We could make our own ship, upgrade it, have our own thing, make a lot of money.
Yeah?
What do you think?
I mean, they'll share it with us, right?
No, they won't.
What?
They're not nice people, Davis. They're not nice.
They're not that nice.
No.
Well, if we just have evidence, if we can prove that we were here and we found the stuff, we can go public with it if they don't cut us in.
I'm thinking of taking the vial off the scientist.
Which vial? I'm here with you.
How many vials are there? Should we all just have a vial each?
How many vials are there, scientist?
In the science labs, there are multiple of these containers.
Right.
You can go grab one if you want. I got your back. I just need to finish what I'm doing.
We can all work together and get this stuff back.
Okay. Would you like to join my team? I'll take care of you.
Look, I'm a straight shooter. I just want to get back to Earth.
I hear that. I just want to get home.
Flynn, I think we can do this as a team. But I need you to stop bending under those corporate assholes. You need to tell me what's really going on here. What scientific thing were you doing? This isn't an archaeological thing at all. What were you really doing, Flynn? What were you really doing? Stop shaking him.
I think give me a empathy roll.
Nice.
Nice. Well, not so nice. I got 2 passes and 1 fail.
Cool. Roll me a panic roll.
1.
4.
Plus whatever your
Yep,
number.
4 panic.
Yeah, you keep it together. Absolutely fine. Great. And what, you had 2 successes?
I had 2 successes.
Okay, you are like pinning this guy against the wall, shouting at him.
Sorry.
And he's there, and he just begins to break down.
There we go. That's it.
That's what I'm into.
Look, we're here. We're here to retrieve the substance. Wayland, they wanted it for weapons use. Like, it's a fortune. That's why we're here. We just have to get it back. Like, you basically know what is going on. People turned on each other. The parasites, they killed people.
Right.
They
And the goo, the black goo, that's the weapon.
That's part of it. The goo, the mushrooms, the spores, they're all related. Get the fuck off me! And he just absolutely loses it for a second. And I think he's going to attack you.
Oh,
I think he's going to throw an attack.
Well, I've got a gun, Flynn. So get fucked.
He rolls no successes. He's
He's a stupid, nerdy scientist.
He rolled 3 5s.
Well, almost doesn't get the job done, Flynn.
But he like shoves you with all of his might, and there is this like moment of like animalistic rage in his face.
Oh god!
And then he's just like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
It's fine, Flynn. It's fine. I think you should just stay in the armory now. We'll lock you in there, and you'll be fine. There's no vents.
No, look. We need to get the stuff back to Earth. The research, the data.
Flynn, you seem a little bit on edge. I'm slightly concerned that you just went to attack me. I'm your captain, remember? I'm not your captain, but I am in a way.
You were threatening me. You've got a gun. Look, I'm so sorry. He's like panting.
If you can calm down, Flynn, then we can stay as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, next time you do that to me, I'll shoot you in the head. Do you understand?
What the hell? Okay.
Good. Right. What's next then?
I'm going to keep searching. Have I found anything?
Going through the crew's quarters, you find all manner of kind of like personal effects.
Nice.
There is a pistol in one of them.
Cool. Pocket
with a bunch of ammo. Here you
Nice.
go. You can have a revolver.
Thank you.
Do you have the revolver and do you still have a shotgun?
I've got a shotgun too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dual wield.
Can I have the pistol, please?
What, Mr. attacks friends on sight?
Whoa, she was attacking me. Look, isn't it better if we all have a gun? She's got a gun, you've got a gun, what if I have a gun?
Tell you what, like 2 minutes ago, I would have happily given you a gun.
You did just try and attack me, Flynn.
You really aggressively pushed me. You really did.
I'm sorry, Flynn. We can't trust you with a gun. You understand?
What the hell? So you go through these rooms, and kind of that is the most interesting thing that you.
I've not
have
found any of the
found.
good shit. There's no booze? There's no pills? There's no
Well,
nothing?
Is that your secret mission just to get fucked up?
Until you make it.
Look, we all have our own ways of dealing with stress, okay? And I just really needed to not be totally sober right now.
Right.
So you go through these rooms until you make it to the corporate suite.
Oh.
Which is labeled that it is owned by Clayton, the female corpo who was on board. It is like pretty spacious, pretty luxurious in there, but it looks like it's already been half turned over. There's like a big blood stain on the bed. There's like a huge kind of like walk-in, like a fancy wardrobe type area. There's also a like a bar that looks like it's been just absolutely smashed.
Oh.
And but roll me a dice.
Maybe you can lick the booze off the floor.
Not an animal. Jesus, too.
There are two intact bottles of spirits.
Hooray!
The rest are smashed, long since have evaporated. Digging around, because I feel like you're a bit of a junkie and you are going pretty hard.
Excuse me?
I think you're a upstanding citizen who is definitely ripping this place to shreds.
Just really thirsty, okay?
So yeah, you find these spirits behind a like a big painting.
Stop anytime I want. Just don't want to today.
There's a wall safe here, and it looks fairly high tech for the time. You would not have any way of getting into this outside of like brute force.
Okay. Does it look like it uses that key card?
No, it looks like it's like
Combination.
a combination code.
Right.
Give me an observation roll.
1 success.
1 success. Do you want to push it?
Yeah.
How much do you want these drugs, Ben?
Quite badly.
Okay.
Oh, 4.
wow.
4 successes.
Nice.
No spooky.
Okay.
You're getting fucked up, yeah.
Rummaging around, even to the point where you are like yanking at this bloodstained mattress. You find like I'm gonna say 6 doses because you rolled so many successes. These are very illegal stimulants.
Ooh.
Stuff that like it is a 100% fireable offense to be caught with these on
Mrs. Corpo.
A ship.
My. These are not regulation.
No, and they are horrific. Imagine it's like a canister with like a cup, and you press it against your eye, and a needle goes in.
Oh my god!
Like it is stuff. It goes straight
Is
to
this
the
like
brain.
what deep space fighter pilots use to like stay alert on missions or something
Oh
like
god,
that?
yeah, like it is. It is the good stuff.
Wow, I haven't had this for ages.
And by ages, I mean we were in stasis for about 4 months. So about 4 months. Also, you digging around, you rummage through the wardrobe, and with that many successes, the panel at the back of the wardrobe is loose.
Secret panel. Tuk, tuk, tuk.
You two both see this,
Right.
and I'm going to say the scientist sees this as well.
Sure. I'm not really being very careful.
You push this open, and
Narnia.
There is an escape pod.
A secret corpopod.
A secret
Love
corpo
that.
escape pod.
How many people could fit in it?
We'll say 5. Like 5 at a push. Comfortably 2 or 3.
Okay.
Nice. We could put our feet on the chairs and really relax.
Yeah, spread out a
See ya.
bit. Do some man spreading. Just the 3 of us.
Shoot the scientist.
Nice.
Lie down.
But yeah, there's a pod.
Wow.
Why didn't the woman? Why didn't she say?
Well, she doesn't want to leave. She wants the money.
She wants the money. Okay, well, we've got to tell the others.
There's a lot of others.
Okay, we've got to decide who comes with us. We've got us 3, the A team. Who
The
else?
3 best people.
The three besties. I think we should leave the 2 corporate twats behind.
We wouldn't be abandoning anyone.
No, we'll
We
come
would
back.
just be getting back to our ship, and then
Yes.
from there,
Yes.
we can help everyone.
Exactly.
We'll definitely come back in some way and help everyone later.
Right. So
Maybe just the 3 of us.
maybe just the 3 of us.
And then later
We-
worry about that.
Well, we can't abandon the ship.
Well, we won't. We'll just go back onto our ship and then tow this ship to
Why
the...
don't we can fly this ship?
This ship has monsters.
We need to get this ship back to Earth. And as you talking about monsters, I'm gonna say you hear someone scream. There's a scream in the distance.
What was that?
I stabbed myself in the eye.
Great. Okay, let's go over to what are you up to, champ?
I am going to the bridge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Can you give me a mobility roll?
2 success, 3 success, 1 panic.
Oh shit. Okay. Roll me a panic.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11?
11. Ooh.
No, it's 12, because you count the dice you rolled as well.
12.
Oh. Even better. You go around the corner towards the bridge. You're being fairly sneaky, and kind of very close to the entrance. You step round, and where you'd seen this little creature earlier, it was 30-40 centimeters long. Just stood, its back to you, is a creature maybe 2 meters, 2.5 meters tall. It is significantly bigger. We are cutting away, and there is a scream is 100% let out.
Was it cut brutally short?
Yeah. So you didn't hear the cracking of bones and the ripping of flesh.
Oh,
but you
good.
definitely did hear the scream part that just snapped out.
Ooh.
Okay, so Davis and Miller, you guys have got a stash of drugs. You guys have got
Good. Priorities straight.
a scientist.
Uh-huh.
What is your plan of action? What do you want to do?
Don't want to get eaten by a monster.
But I also don't want to just leave.
Alright, you stay here. I'll
Okay.
head out.
Escape pod.
Just you. Bye. I
So funny.
I think I think we need some more stuff from here. This is
Stuff.
a really good opportunity.
Everyone wants the stuff.
Also, I will add the escape pod needs some kind of card or
Oh,
code.
now it does.
That makes sense.
That,
The old
All right.
classico. All right. We don't have the card. We don't have the codes.
Okay, I'd feel a lot better if we did have a card.
Is it going to be one of? It's going to be her, isn't it?
Or
She's
hi-
going to have
or
it.
Our guys.
They're both
probably.
the same level, aren't they? Level 9. Right.
I mean, I don't know if his newer, sleeker, thinner card will fit in
That's-
the old clunky, Betamax slot.
Yeah. True. Okay. Right. This is okay. Why don't we check out a different floor?
If we want the ship to work, we need to go to the bridge to find out all the bits that are broken and where it's course is plotted for.
Right. Yes, fab.
Fabby dabby do.
Right, yes, that's a wonderful idea, Davis.
Or should we? I mean, that scream sounded brutal. It sounds too late to help whoever was screaming.
Yes, whoever could that
Whichever
Scottish
scream.
could have been anyone. Any one of the scientists, maybe. Or someone
I'm
we
the
had.
only scientist. That guy's head I'm the
What was your name again?
What's your name again?
He will be like, "It was Liam Flynn." He's gonna attack you.
You've angered him again.
You did warn him.
He's going to attack you. God, he's so fucking bad at combat. Those are the dice I rolled.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he lunges at you. It's Liam Flynn.
I'm just standing there. It's like. Okay. Right. Davis, will you help me tie him up, please?
Again? Sure.
You're gonna have to probably.
It's not the first man I've tied up for you, apparently.
Can you make a combat roll against him?
I'm not good in melee.
Well, I mean, I guess I would
Yeah.
fight him back, right?
You fight him and I'll hold
Yeah,
him.
you can try and fight this guy.
What would it be?
Ooh, 3 successes.
What am I?
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to hold him.
You're holding
not
him.
hurt him. And one spooky.
Oh yeah, no, I think just with that alone.
Yeah.
So 1 success means that you will succeed, and you can use that extra successes to grapple.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I think with stuff that you find in here, you can tie up this scientist, and
Yeah. We find some very sexy pantyhose. Pantyhose?
Oh my god.
This corporate lady's got a very devious side to her. So we tie up his wrists.
Well, if she's got that side to her, maybe there's some handcuffs in
There's
there.
a handcuff. Oh my god, yes there is.
sure, yeah,
Jesus.
you find like
What a
big
skank.
fluffy handcuffs that you put onto her.
Right, look, we're going to leave you in here. This is your own fucking fault.
Well, at least it's by the escape pod.
Sure, whatever.
Just make sure you get the research and the data.
Where is it?
The labs.
The labs,
Go
right.
there. There's data there. It should be in the cockpit.
Okay.
The terminals. Like God, access to the terminals. The lab. The med bay. There's. Look, we just take the ship back home.
Right. I don't know who you are
Okay.
or what your name is, but I'll probably see you later.
You see veins in his neck pulsing, his temple like. You'll rue the day you forgot the name, Liam Flynn.
I love how you're like the villain.
As you guys just shut the door.
I'm going to leave him some of my downers to chill him out. If he wants to take them, he can.
Yeah, you do that, shut the door, and then you're like, who was that guy? What's his
Just
name?
fill him with drugs and tie him up.
No, he can take them if he wants to. I'm not going to making him take them.
So you are heading back to medbay, right, to go and collect a vial.
Oh, we're so close. We can grab. If you want to grab the vials, we can grab them and then run back to the bridge.
Let's grab the vials and head back if that works for
Aye,
you.
aye, Captain.
Wonderful. Just want to have. I think it might be useful to hold on to some of them.
Yeah, you can easily make it over there. You grab one of these vials.
Cool.
You notice that one of them is missing. You remember there being 3 in the in this pot because one had already been removed. There's only 2 in there. Someone's taken a vial out of it, but you can take one of these vials.
Okay, and then we'll go up to the bridge.
Yeah.
For the following scene of the game, I asked the other players to step away from the table so I could play it out with just Cham by themselves. So, we're jumping back in time, sort of 10 minutes earlier, and you have just run around a corner, and there is a xenomorph in front of you. This big, pale creature. You guys had seen a tiny little one, 30, 40, 50 centimeters in height, whereas now you are looking at one which is, it's over 2 meters tall. This thing is enormous.
Is it like looking at me? Is it like...
It has turned. It has seen you. You are frozen, just looking at this enormous creature. You've seen what a tiny little one could do, tear its way out of a person's skull. You know that this thing must be colossally dangerous, and it advances towards you.
I will put my hands up and like kind of back myself against the wall to make room for it to pass, and if possible tap like the record button on my helmet, or if I have anything like that.
Yeah, no, 100% you can activate.
Slowly, just like a beep. Like, I'm not trying to look threatening.
Yeah.
I am just, my hands are up. I'm dead face staring at it. My arms are up against the wall. I'm making myself, giving it as much room to get past me if it needs to. If it attacks me, it attacks me. I'm letting it sniff me or whatever the fuck it does.
Yeah, so this creature, it advances on you, kind of almost a little bit like apprehensively. Kind of slowly stalks in this just unimaginable kind of bestial way. It has this like long gangly limbs, this huge kind of whip-like tail, this almost featureless face with just this kind of disgusting mouth full of these needle-like teeth, and it brings its face within centimeters of yours, and it's absolutely unknowable what is going through this thing's mind, but it almost seems confused. It doesn't know.
I am unflinching, just moving my head a little bit to get as much data recording of this thing in front of me as I can.
It kind of just inches like closer and closer and closer, and then you hear a scream from deeper in the ship. Its head whips around and it just runs off down the corridor.
I'll get whatever last footage I can of it going quick as fuck. I will end the recording, and I will make my way to the bridge.
Okay, great. Yeah, you have made it on board of the bridge, and the bridge is in like a bit of a sorry state. There's these multiple computer terminals. Some of them absolutely burnt out. Looks like there was like a fire or something. One off to one side is got like an axe buried in it. There is sort of the main control terminal, and it is just glowing with a faint orange light. This one does seem to be working.
Okay.
This gives you access to sort of like the ship and some of the ship's logs and stuff.
Okay, very quickly taking a perception of this room, is there like, am I seeing any like of those like key cards lying around? Am I seeing any like maybe dead?
Can you give me an observation roll?
Sure, let me double check that. Observation is, I guess I still roll my stress dice, even though stress doesn't really affect me, right? It's so nice to be able to talk about being an android.
Yeah.
That is 1 success, no fails.
Okay.
I'm mainly looking for like a key card, any, maybe like maybe the other AVA droid might be dead in the room.
So looking around, in what looks like the captain's chair, there is a hatch in one of the arms that is lying open with a glass panel that has been smashed, and inside is where you would assume a key card would be. It is not there. Someone has already taken it. It is long gone.
Okay, that's very interesting.
But outside of that, there is...
Straight to work on this terminal then.
Cool. Is there anything in particular that you are looking to find out?
I'm looking for any logs, surveillance, literally anything that might pertain to the research, or anything about the cargo on this ship, what was jettisoned, any information like I can to do with the xenomorph, or any sort of like weird things that allude to that or the research.
Cool, yeah. Almost immediately you can find sort of the ship's logs. The ship had gone to LV 1113, and they were conducting a scientific research mission into some kind of alien ruins artifacts, and something had gone terribly wrong there. The original captain of the ship had died, and they had left in an absolute panic. There was just a fraction of the crew had come back on board this ship. They had to jettison the science module.
Do I get like they jettisoned it? Do I know like which direction it might be shot off in or anything like that?
Oh, they jettisoned this
Emergency.
73 years ago.
Yeah.
That you would have, like, it is
Got you.
long gone. This thing has been traveling at almost half light speed for 73 years. You would have no idea where. There's no no tracking on that. But you are aware that maybe like a dozen or so crew had made it back onto the ship. Only like 7 of them had made it into cryopods. The others...
So shotgun guy probably didn't.
And a lot of the other information that you kind of find out is mainly just a little bit about, you know, artifacts had been brought on board. They were being stored in the science lab, and experimentation had been done in the med lab by some of the onboard scientists.
I'm going to have a quick conversation with Rai. I was going to let Rai know on a private channel. I was going to say, all right, Rai, listen, this is very important. I'm on the ship, and I don't know if you've been monitoring the cameras, but everyone trusted the crew of this ship and injected themselves with this black liquid, and the older scientist's head exploded. I managed to hide it in my pocket, and I've not taken it, but I'm scared that the rest of the crew are compromised. Just giving you a heads up, because you're like a brother to me, Rai. And listen, I have to let you know that they've all taken this thing. They've claimed it's to deal with fungal spores and stuff, but it was a sort of black liquid that can't have been safe.
Wait, so you're saying take an injection or don't take an injection? What do you inject? Why are you...
They're saying it's good, but I've not taken it. I'm worried they've maybe put the parasite inside themselves.
Oh.
Just be careful with the other crew, okay?
Okay.
And stay safe in there.
Okay, great.
I'm finishing up a wee bit of work here, and then I'm heading to the reactor.
Okay,
and then
good.
I'll end transmission.
Oh, see ya.
Yep.
You get like a ping of it's information about the android Ava, and it seems like Ava had been attacked multiple times by entities on the ship. One time in the armory, and it seemed like Ava had been going into Science Lab 1 and had been attacked in there, and then fled into the bowels of the ship. And that was the last sort of bit of tracking that the computer has a log. It seems like Ava was putting in information into the computer. She can't be like tracked directly, but was trying to log stuff themselves, and had reported being attacked in those 2 rooms.
I'd want to go check kind of like reactor / like vehicle bay.
So yeah, down...
Equipment repair. Equipment repair's where a damaged android would go. Okay, so I kind of probably want to go there because I might get valuable info off of the droid.
All of a sudden, Davis and Miller, you hear them enter the room directly behind you. And you turn and see them, they turn and see you, and then all of a sudden, over the comms, you hear Mother. Mother from the USCSS Montero. You hear an alarm siren sounding.
Sorry about that. Turn that off.
And it just says, displacement drive malfunction. Cascade failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-10 minutes.
Rai!
Hear that.
Rai! What's happening?
And as you hear that, you turn the corner to the cockpit, and Cham is on a computer console. And we'll also cut to a hot and steamy area where...
It's like the Titanic scene.
Oh, very tasteful.
Thank you.
Where Wilson and Clayton are operating a data pad. And yeah, the Montero is going to explode in a nuclear reaction in 10 minutes time.
What?
No! My ship!
Right! Turn it off, right! Turn it off! Oh, hey guys! What's going on? Oh, Jenkins, what the hell?
You hear the smash of the motion tracker.
Me all along.
Oh my god, it's Jenkins.
I think that is probably the point for us to be wrapping this up.
Oh, God, what a cliffhanger.
Damn.
And that concludes this episode of Mystery Quest. Things are getting pretty wild around here. I'm sure everything is going to be fine. There's nothing to worry about. It's all going to be okay. Maybe. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. I know we're having an absolute ton of fun playing it. If you guys want even more Alien content, then you can head over to the Games Night channel, where you can see us playing the Alien Miniatures game in a pretty spicy battle report. Well, until next time, everybody, goodbye.